If you're someone who actually gives a damn about me, I just want to say thank you. And what I'm talking about today doesn't actually ever get to me. Haters, I don't care, bro. Haters are my motivators type of vibe, right? But I got something very special to talk about. So if you people over here, you're going to see something special. You're going to see unreleased videos. But next to those, wait, let me make sure I have nothing bad up top. No, we're good. So I want to show you, I got dislikes. I got dislikes on these videos. So I got more dislikes than likes on the irony video. So, quick question, okay? A grandma struggling to pay off medical bills who's a DoorDasher. And she's DoorDashing extra hours to pay off medical bills that are her husband's, right, in America, because medical bills are very expensive. She's DoorDashing to the Oval Office that's covered in gold, speaking to a pretty much dictator that profits off of people in her exact position. So there's someone who profits off of the backs of millions and millions of people who are suffering every single day just to pay off medical bills, right? Which is, once again, not in your own control. It's not like a mansion mortgage. It's not like a Lamborghini mortgage. It's a medical bill that she didn't choose to want to have to pay. How is that not ironic? Because I've had some people telling me that it's ironic. So someone said the real irony is this: you thinking you're in the right, making a fool out of myself. Welcome to many thumbs down. So I'm making a fool out of myself by saying that statement that I just made. I guess so, man. I guess so. So, some other really funny comments are in the Trump Jesus one. Someone was calling gay Obama, which I assume is Obama. And then I was a little confused. And then they're just pointing out, yeah, he's gay. And then they said a quote that Obama said that apparently makes him gay. Nothing to do with the video. Nothing to do with the video at all. Wait. There are images of gay Obama with a crown and thorns on his head. Okay, so I understand maybe that's part of the thing, is to say like, oh, well, other presidents did it and it's not a problem. That is not the focus of the video. It's the fact that someone just did it now who's president. You know what I mean? Like, I understand, I guess that kind of makes sense to bring up, like, maybe it happened to someone else. But gang, you're basically saying like, oh, well, someone just killed my whole entire family. But like, someone else killed another family yesterday and no one's talking about that. Gang, it doesn't invalidate your family just died. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, does that make sense? That's kind of how I see it. Apparently they think it's staged like Charlie Kirk or whatever. And then I want to also talk about the people are in love with companies, dude. This is something I've almost made a video about before. Why are people in love with standing up for corporations? Alani, okay? That's just the one we're talking about in the video, but it's not just them. Alani is a predatory company because they target harmful products to younger people, whether you like it or not. I'm not saying they're the devil. I'm not saying that we should never have energy drinks ever again. All I'm saying is that they are obviously targeting their products to people who aren't even healthy enough to drink it, right? They're not at the age range where it's healthy enough to drink their products. Same thing with vapes. Obviously, vapes are 10 times worse because those are 10 times more harmful. But if you could ever look at Juul back in 2016 and tell me that they were not marketing their products towards kids, you would be insane. I would look at you and say, no, bro, what are you talking about? You're talking out of your cheek, gang. You're not using your mouth or your brain. Obviously, Alani is targeting its products to younger kids, which creates a bigger issue than just the parent. So a lot of these people are saying, I don't let my son, who is now 18, drink caffeine ever. He knows the harm the drinks can cause. This was a parenting issue. Yeah, hope that makes you feel better, gang. And I say, walk into a high school, and it's what so many students consume. It's bigger than the parents, no matter whose fault it is, right? And I stand by that. Yes, if every single parent on earth told their kids how harmful this type of stuff was, maybe it would be better. But that's not gonna happen. And the corporations know this. Alani purposely profits off of this. Not just Alani, but so many other people. They profit off of the fact that they know parents aren't going to educate their kids. So instead of blaming the kids or the parents, why are we not blaming the corporation? You know what I mean? Like, I fully understand that the corporations don't have to baby us and don't have to be like, oh, you're too young to drink this, you don't need to drink it. You know what I mean? Like, I understand we shouldn't be cradled and babied. But they shouldn't be taking advantage of us, ever. If a corporation is taking advantage of us, that is bad, that is evil. You know what I mean? I hate the fact that it's just so normalized to just act like these corporations are perfect in anything they do. You know what I mean? Like, I know they're not saying they're perfect, but you get what I mean. Like, it's like, why are so many people saying it's the parents' issue when obviously the corporations have things in play, right? And it's like the Christianity Bible thing, right? So for example, people are trying to say that there's labels on the drinks, right? They're saying that there's labels on the drink that say not to consume it. So then all of a sudden it's not their fault? Okay. So not me, but if someone named Joshua walked into your home and said, if you stand up, I'm gonna shoot you, and then you stood up and he shot you, you're gonna say that it's your fault for standing up? No, it's Joshua's fault for walking in with a gun. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, does that make sense? Why are we not, just because there's a label saying that you're not supposed to drink it under a certain age doesn't invalidate all of the predatory stuff they do. You get what I mean? Like, it's insane to me. I don't know, bro. I could talk about this forever. I'm not actually mad or upset about it. I just think it's like, holy damn, bro. Like, there are billion-dollar corporations, and they make their billions by manipulating us in some way or another. 100% all of the time. It's not just because their drinks taste good. It's not just because it's an energy drink that's all fun. It's because they use psychology, they use manipulation, they use tactics that we might not even know about to make us drink their drink. You know what I mean? So why are we blaming the parents? Why are we blaming the kids? Yes, once again, if every single parent on earth was like, they're bad, maybe we would get better. But that's not going to happen, and they know that. That's how they make their money. So it's them that are evil and bad. You know what I mean? So this is a cool thread right here. We have, this is in no way the company's fault. This is 100% on the parents. Know what your kids are drinking. Like, gang, what are you talking about? It's everywhere. When I was at school, all around me, I'm pretty sure there were vending machines that had energy drinks. In my high school, which the majority of people are not 18 yet, so technically they're not supposed to drink energy drinks, they sell energy drinks to people under 18, right? So how are you going to say it's the parents' fault when it's like surrounded by us? You know what I mean? Like the pollution in the air caused by these big corporations. So there's pollution in the air caused by big corporations. I'm going to breathe that in and say it's my fault for breathing? I'm going to blame my parents for not telling me to stop breathing? No! I'm going to go to the people putting the pollution in the air. Like, holy hell. Are you kidding me? It is not bro. I don't know, gang. This person is so happy. And I say, but it is normalized for kids to drink it, which then creates a problem outside of the parents' reach. Yes, whoever said that. Yes, bro. And then we have, I get what you're saying about the responsibility that parents have and need to act in situations involving their kids. But to be fair, companies and the system in general are very predatory with marketing tactics and gimmicks like brightly colored energy drinks. They do contain levels of caffeine that can become quickly toxic after one too many. I don't know what the solution is, but you definitely can't blame just the parents entirely. That doesn't seem fair. If someone has to be 18 to buy a lottery ticket, I don't see why it would be that crazy to take caffeine more seriously as the substance it is, right? So yes, so they're talking about more like caffeine being bad and all that, right? But I fully agree with this. Like, it's not fully the parents' fault when they're using psychology against us, bro. They're targeting it towards the kids. Like, it's not like the parents don't gatekeep the energy drinks. The energy drinks aren't here and the kids are over here. No, the energy drinks are here and the kids are with them. And the parents are all the way over here, looking at it from a distance. You know what I mean? So we can't blame the parents here. Caffeine isn't a controlled substance. Everyone knows what caffeine does to the body. It's not a secret. It's why coffee jokes exist. It's the parents' fault. They just allow their kids to run wild. They barely talk to their children. It's a shame. Thank God I am super involved parent with my son and will never do something as careless or stupid as this girl, because we are in constant communication about what is good and bad for him. What? You know what I'm talking about? That's literally insane. That's insane. That's insane right there, right? So I think this person is blaming it on the parents to make themselves feel better, right? They're saying it's a parenting issue to put themselves up on a pedestal, saying like, hey, my kid didn't die from an energy drink. Yours did. So it has to be the parents' fault. You know what I mean? No, bro. Just because you think you're an all-around perfect parent doesn't mean that everything that goes wrong is the parents' fault. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand, bro. Like, if this person's kid got into a car accident, would they blame themselves? Would they blame the kid? Would they blame the car? Would they blame the other? Like, where would their brain go? Like, that's what interests me here. Because this is insane, bro. Constant communication about what's good and bad for him. That's not how the world should work. How, in my eyes, might just be my opinion, but I think we should be able to consume what we want and be advertised in a mellow way that isn't manipulating us. You know what I mean? I should be able to consume something and not have to think about if it's going to kill me. You know what I mean? I should not be marketed something that is going to kill me. That's how it should be. Like when I was younger, vapes were everywhere, right? Vapes seemed so freaking cool. Everyone wanted to try a vape around me. That shouldn't happen. That's not the parents' fault. That's not my fault for thinking it's cool. It's the company's fault for making them seem cool, knowing that they're so harmful and bad and getting us addicted, right? Obviously, I think everyone should come to that conclusion. I don't know, man. I understand that it's an opinion, but like not really. It's not really like that's how it works, gang. It's predatory. So it's bad, you know? I don't know, man. It's only normalized because the parents aren't parenting. More parents need to parent their kids. I homeschooled my son. That's why he would never do something as stupid as drinking toxic drinks like this. While I believe the education system is broken beyond repair, the government isn't and shouldn't be raising our kids. See, I agree. The government shouldn't be raising our kids, but companies shouldn't be manipulating them. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think we should have a hand walking our kids through every single step of the way, right? A hand shouldn't be like, don't do this, but you can do this, don't do this, don't do this. No, there just shouldn't be predatory behavior anywhere. Cut and dry. Like that's what it should be. Then we wouldn't need to walk someone's hand all the way through. A kid should be able to make their own decisions, but it's hard to make your own decisions as a kid when you're being manipulated. When people are taking advantage of how your brain works, when they know you better than you know your own brain because they study it in psychology. It's insane that we are able to just use manipulation tactics everywhere in marketing, and it just is fine. It's just illegal. It's wild to me, bro. It's up to the parents to know and decide, not a company. A company doesn't care, right? The companies don't care. Those are the bad people, bro. I don't know what this person is saying here. It's up to the parents to decide because the company doesn't care. I think, I don't know, bro. I think parents should be smart and want their kids to be healthy, but they don't need to know everything. They shouldn't be aware of their kids being manipulated, I think is the main point I'm trying to make here. You know what I mean? Like a parent shouldn't have to be like, is my child being manipulated by the food they eat, by the drinks they drink? You know, like that's insane. Like manipulation should never have to do with food and drinks or like relationships or just casual things. You know what I mean? Like maybe with clothes, I guess, if it's like a trendy thing or whatever, but it's like, dude, it's gone too far. I'm a parent of a teen. I taught my son properly so we wouldn't need to control him 24/7. It seems like you do, bro. So everyone knows what caffeine does to the body. So they wouldn't let their kid have caffeine, but it turns out chocolate has caffeine in it. So does Coca-Cola, right? So are you not giving your kid chocolate? You know what I mean? Like, it's like, how crazy does this go? I understand that that's kind of like taking it a little too far because I know they mean energy drinks, but there's like so many like in between the lines that they're just completely throwing out of the way, bro. Also, this person brought up a really good point. I really liked what they said. They said, whatever you want to think, I never said energy drinks weren't toxic. Kids drink soda pretty often too, and eat sweets. Most chocolate has caffeine in it. God forbid a kid wants to have a sweet treat every once in a while. Shaking my head. It's only bad when overconsumed. If I was a parent, I wouldn't think one drink a day would kill my kid. Not to mention, how long has coffee been normalized? It does the same stuff to your body, but you never said anything about that. Right? And then they didn't respond. Got him there, man. It's like, that is so true. Coffee, completely normalized. Why are we acting like it is not the company's fault, right? I don't think the company directly killed someone. I would agree with that. I would say that the company did not kill this girl. 100%. There is stuff that the parents could have done to make it not happen. 100%. But I really just wish manipulation tactics weren't being used every right, left, and center, because it's what wins. If you can manipulate your audience, you're going to get higher sales. You're going to succeed more. So it's what everyone does. It's the baseline is manipulation. And I think that is where the predatory behavior comes in, right? These companies don't care about if we die or not. They just want money. So they're going to do whatever it takes to get that, even marketing their toxic stuff to children. And that's where the problem lies. Yes, parents should be mindful as much as they can be. But parents shouldn't have to fight against psychology. You know what I mean? Parents did not sign up to have to protect their kids from big corporations that are purposely manipulating. Like, my God, bro. It's insane. I don't know. I don't think people are thinking about it that deeply, but I am. Whatever. I'm not actually that mad. I'm going to end this video and be perfectly fine. But I just wanted to talk about this for a second. It's like my comments are seriously messing me up, bro. I haven't had this many laughs since the Bad Bunny moment. But yeah, that's what's up. I'll see y'all in another video. Let me know how y'all feel about this down below. If there's anything else you want me to talk about, I shall, if I am interested in it. But it's been a fun one. Like this, send it to someone who you don't want to die. And then listen to Blakey on all platforms. Blakey, Blakey, Blakey. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Subscribe. Blakey, Blakey, Blakey. All platforms. Blakey, Blakey, Blakey. Music everywhere. Spotify, Apple Music, Blakey, it's all of that. Blakey, Blakey, Blakey.